This is a world where a virus turned into an apocalypse, where Ronas wander freely, and where mankind went from the top of the food chain to the brink of extinction. To my students, I'm Mr. Duncombe, and after weeks of isolation, I have realized it is time to reach out and help them survive in this new life of struggle. Sometimes God takes us out of our trials, sometimes He takes us through them. Either way, we will put our trust in Him. These are the Corona Z Chronicles. Hey guys, Mr. Duncombe here. I'm going to be making my weekly broadcast of the Corona Z Chronicles pretty brief. We got a little bit of a situation going on in our neighborhood. I'm sure if you still have any kind of internet or radio access, you've heard that we've got a major horde of Ronas working its way west, sort of from west to east through Roanoke. Being in Vinton, where I live, that's going to be a danger within the next couple of days. So we are considering bugging out. The difficult situation you're put in is you've got to figure out a place that is safer than your own home. And you also have to find a place where it's right for you to be there. I can't just break into somebody else's house and take it over. Jesus is really clear when He says you got to love your neighbor as yourself. One of the things that includes not just doing the right thing, but you've got to do the right thing in the right way also. So when I'm facing some kind of a ethical dilemma, not only can I ask what's the right thing to do, what's the right outcome I want, I also have to ask what's the right way to get to that outcome. I'm reminded of Jesus being tempted by Satan in the wilderness. It was right for Jesus to eat, but He had to do it in the right way. It was right for Jesus to rule over the nations of the world, but bowing down to Satan in order to get to that point is just the wrong way. That's the wrong thing to do. And so when you look at the life of Jesus, you always see Jesus choosing to do the right thing, but He also always does it in the right way. And as Christians, if we're going to follow Him, we've got to do the same thing. So I'm trying to consider options for our family as we are going to be forced from our home. So what I did is, I don't have any gas left. Most vehicles aren't on the roads anymore. There's still a couple of vehicles driving here and there, but very few. So I went ahead and hopped on a bike and I rode over to the nearest Walmart. I think a Walmart might be, especially a Walmart next to a Lowe's like this one, that might be a really good location to protect yourself and your family from the Ronas. What I'm thinking is, since you've got all the food, especially all the canned goods and stuff already inside Walmart, you've got camping equipment. They sell guns and knives. So you've got weapons. They also sell tools. Since we're next to a Lowe's, we got lots of wood and wire and such. So I'm thinking we could probably use the stuff in Lowe's to really barricade the Walmart and turn it into a fortress. That seems like the right move. I'm going to be able to, it's a big facility. We're going to be able to invite some other people to go along with us. Very important to do that. You got to love your neighbor as yourself, of course. The problem is I think that's the right thing to do, but I've got to find the right way to do it. And so that is currently my dilemma. I'm not going to sin by stealing a Walmart in order to try to achieve a good end. Stealing's wrong. I'm not going to, kill people in order to protect my own family. Killing's wrong. We're not going to do that. And so, anyway, what I've thought through is that at this particular Walmart, I know one of the managers there, Dan's his name, and I think that he can probably get us permission from the Walmart Corporation to fortify this facility and make it a fortress against the Ronas. So anyway, I'm going to, I'm waiting to meet him here, actually. As you can see, this one is already completely closed. I'll go ahead and move this around. I don't want to make it nauseous by moving it too much, but I'm out here in front. It's real quiet out here. There's no people, there's nobody in the parking lot. It's all just totally dead. Very few cars on the road. So anyway, I went ahead and just rode my bike over here. I'm sort of waiting for him. You can see the store closed sign back in the background there, if you look carefully. So anyway, we are at this store, which is shut down, waiting to try to get some permission. Okay, looks like I've got a police car pulling up. I'm just gonna pause this for just a second. Let me go talk to him real quick, and see what that's all about, and then I'll get back to you in just a minute. Okay, hold on. Okay, looks like this might be a really good situation here. The police officer, I had to explain to him sort of what I was doing here, waiting for my friend Dan to show. Not only is he, offered to give me a ride home, which I really appreciate. Riding the bike here during the daylight hours is fine. I know it looks bright out to you, but it's actually about 7:45 in the evening. I'm about on bike about an hour and a half from home, so it will be fully dark by the time I get there. Not my favorite choice in the world. So anyway, my friend Dan is riding his bike here also. Don't know what's holding him up. But anyway, the police officer, not only has he said that I can go ahead and be here and waiting for Dan, but he's also going to give me a ride home, and he's also interested in maybe moving his family in here also, which would be awesome. Great to have a police officer involved in what we're doing. It keeps us within the law ourselves, and also, of course, that's somebody who's trained with a weapon. So anyway, I'm going to okay, the policeman's pulling out. He's got to go do something, I'm assuming. But anyway, he's pulling out. Dan is coming. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this video. Remember, as you are living your life during the lockdown, during this crisis situation, remember that you need to do the right thing, but you also have to do it in the right way. You got to love your neighbors as yourself, but you got to love them in the right way. You've got to show people affection. You got to show care for them. You got to take care of people, protect them. But everything that you do that has a good end also has to have a good means to get to that end. So be thinking about the way you're living your life. Really serve Jesus during these dark days, and He will be with us, and He will protect us, and He will guide us, and ultimately we're going to end up with Him. So love you, Ospreys. You all have a good next couple of days. I'm going to get back to you as soon as I've got this Walmart situation solidified and let you know what's going on. I'm hoping there's going to be enough room here to maybe get a few families in here also. I got a couple of neighbors I know are going to want to come. Got the police officer now. Dan, his family's going to be there. And then we might have room for a few more. So, hopefully that'll work out for some of your families. We can get you all here. It would be great to see you face to face. But until then, stay quiet during the day. Stay on the down low. No lights at night. Keep it quiet. And, watch out for the Ronas and take care of yourselves. God be with you. We love you.